It's the middle of the day, you're at the Disneyland Resort, and you're hungry. And the mobile ordering has everything backed up, the lines are long. I'm going to show you what I refer to as the Disneyland Resort's Hidden Restaurant. It's on the maps, you can find it in the app, but most folks don't know that it's there. So come with me as I show you one of my greatest Disney park hacks, the Hidden Restaurant of the Disneyland Resort. First, let me show you how you can get there from Disney's California Adventure. So greetings, fellow citizens of Disneyland. Brickey here, showing you one of my favorite theme park hacks. Let's head off the edge of the hub in DCA, going into Grizzly Peak. Look at that. Love that building. Now, one of the reasons why the line is typically not too long at this dining location is we are going to have to go out of the security checkpoint of the Disneyland Resort. However, the few minutes it takes you to go in and out of security is nothing compared to the time that you could save not standing in ginormous long lines in the midday or late at night. And by the way, I just saw another keyhole. They're everywhere. Right through that trellis. You have a beautiful view of the waterfall and the folks going down, braving Grizzly Peak on not a real warm day. Absolutely love it. All right, back to the mission. So one way to get here is to exit through Grizzly Peak, but that's not the only way. And the other way to get to this restaurant, if you're in downtown Disney and you're hungry and all the restaurants here are slammed, go down this corridor, taking you into the Grand California Hotel lobby, and I guarantee you, a short line and a good meal awaits for you. Even the sign is telling you to go the other way, saying restaurants to the right, but we're gonna go to the left. And no, we're not gonna go down to the Craftsman's Bar. We're going straight ahead to the Craftsman's Grill, which I believe is the one and only sign for this establishment. And it's pretty easy for people to overlook because it shares a name with this dining location where you sit poolside, have a waiter or waitress come over to you, and you get all the resort vibes. However, if you go a little bit far, it shares the name. It also shares the menu, but it also has way, way less of a line. So the Craftsman Grill offers breakfast, pastry, kids meals, assorted beverages. You can mobile order, you can do desserts, snacks, pizzas, sandwiches and salads, lunch and dinner, because it's the same menu as over here. But the beauty of the Craftsman Grill is you don't have to be a part of the whole reservation system. You can mobile order, grab it and pick it up, or you can typically come and just find a seat if you just go a little bit further out of the sight lines that most people don't see. So you can already see it is geographically placed out of the way from most things, which means by human law of reasoning, there's going to be a lot of people that just doesn't know that it's here because they can't see it. It's really only known to those that pursue it. So let's step in and give you guys a view. So when you first come in, right out of the way, if you're in a big hurry and you're just looking for something to put into your face hole, there are tons of grab and go treats. So you can easily come in here, but you can see we have a cinnamon bun, a blueberry muffin. I'm gonna go with the cinnamon bun. You also have the chocolate chip muffin. Who doesn't like chocolate on top of chocolate? And then for people that don't like fun, we have butter croissant. For people that like medium fun, a chocolate croissant, which actually is quite a beautiful piece. An almond bear claw hiding in the shadows, and the seasonal cupcake is gone. But we also have a Blondie brownie covered in Reese's Pieces. Shout out to E.T. And we have another brownie with tons of those little baby M&Ms all over it. Looks delicious. A sugar cookie, chocolate chip cookie, royal cookie. But this is just all stuff that you can easily just grab and go, so you're already saving time. But it gets better because there's snack bags, little bowls of cereals, chocolate bars, Kind bars. So you can also get some good items just to throw in the back of your park bag. But wait, it gets better. You have these prepared items, such as this chai coconut parfait, and then we have a little fruit plate, as well as yogurts, Baby Bell cheese, excellent source of protein, and then we have a cooler of Mickey Mouse cold treats. But if Mickey Mouse isn't your thing, shame on you. But they also have the Haagen-Dazs, a do-it-yourself iced tea machine, and then, oh no, there's a nitro coffee and a cold brew coffee DIY do-it-yourself station, which is unfortunately out of order, but one of my favorite parts of this. But there's also warm coffees, a cocoa machine where you can get hot chocolate, and then an assortment of different creamers, and even over here, teas, English breakfast, chai, green tea, sugars, bananas, cuties, like the whole 9 yards is over on this wall. But that's only one wall, I tell you, because on the other side, dual freestyle machines, although this one's out of order. But you know, with the freestyle machine, you can get one of my favorite beverages. You can go into the Diet Coke region, and then you can get what I love, the cherry vanilla Diet Coke, or whatever else you want. So many options on the freestyle. It's up to you. Pick your own journey. And you can see different size cups. And then there's also a freezer full of milks, water, juices, a Monster if you need to recharge your batteries, all kinds of different juices, the big bottle of Smart Waters, or Dasani if you like salt water. And then you move over, there are some power drinks, various colas, and then look at that, canned beer. You have Bud Light, shout out to Bud Light, Budweiser, Coors, Corona, just so many different things. And then you have little miniature bottles of booze where you could have a Mai Tai or a rum punch or a sparkling margarita. And then you move up to White Claw, all the way up to if you want to get a mojito or a gin and tonic. So check it out. All of this, grab and go. And the resort right now, I'm at lunch, and it is packed everywhere in the resort. And there is one lady in here doing the freestyle machine, and that's it. So these are all the grab and go options, but there's also a full menu of items that you can get here that you also get over at the Craftsman bar that's on the side of the pool deck. Check it out. Hot dog of the month, a street corn dog. That looks amazing. Chicken corn chowder. But then the dessert menu is nice. I've had the poke bowl, it's very good. The baked beef nachos are massive. The quick quesadilla is very good. I've had the pizza, I've had the wings. All of these items that you can come in here, no reservation required, and there's seating. A full selection of condiments to make whatever you want, personalized to your own likings with jellies and honeys, Parmesan cheese and red hot pepper flakes, Tapatio for the breakfast burrito, Tabasco sauce, soy sauce for the poke bowl, and then do-it-yourself mustard, mayo, barbecue, and ketchup. And not only are there tables available inside, but look at the quaint little patio out here where you can get a spot. And I don't know if you can hear it, but right on the other side of me is Disney's California Adventure, where you can hear the park sounds as you picnic outside of the space. You can also see that there's heaters to keep you warm on a chilly early afternoon or evening at the resort. There's even a picnic table out here at the very edge that is poolside adjacent. You can hear the lift hill for Grizzly Peak, and you can grab one of these picnic tables and literally have just park ambiance and sounds right behind you, where during the middle of the day while everything else is slammed, there's plenty of seating indoors and out. So currently, everywhere I looked to get lunch was absolutely stacked. Long mobile order wait times, long physical lines, and I knew it was time to go to the Craftsman Grill, which is the ace up the sleeve when you need to go someplace to get something to eat, but everything else is slammed. And my proof that this is the place where you can always get a spot, I was here on D23's Saturday night. Downtown Disney was absolutely slammed, as well as all of the resort parks. This was the one place that me and a bud could come in, order food, get a table, escape for an hour and a half, have a great time. And I've even been here before where I've set out on this deck. Actually, it was that night. It was that night because there was Oogie Boogie's Bash happening over in DCA. And when we came to sit outside, we could hear the sound loop of Villains Grove, which is just right on the other side of this fence. However, if you don't want to sit in these picnic tables, or maybe you don't want to go in the interior dining where I've always been able to find a seat, there's a spot nearby that's even better. So if you choose to get your food to go, grab it, and you're just steps away from an amazing chill out vibe spot where you can take your food with you and really kind of have a recharge in the middle of your day or early evening if you're ripping the park from open to close. What a truly beautiful hotel lobby. Absolutely amazing. And one not to miss during Christmas time. So beautiful. And look at that view of the new DVC tower. That looks really nice next to the Adventureland and Frontierland tower, or Adventure and Frontier Tower, Fantasyland one there in the front. But wow, look at that. That's really looking good. Fits in nicely. It's kind of hard to imagine that that just used to be a big open gap and there was nothing there. All right, back to the task at hand. Sidetracked by architectural views that I can't resist. Oh yeah, good place to go eat and get away. So if you make your way over to the 5th floor of the Grand Californian, and if you're not being loud and rowdy, you can come down to the park side and you can step out on what is a phenomenal patio that right now, unfortunately, has no tables and chairs on it. It used to, has 2 ping pong tables. So maybe not the spot that it once was to have lunch, but you do have an amazing view down into the courtyard. And traditionally, they do have tables and chairs, like cozy, cushy chairs out here on the deck, which has been a really great place to grab a little food, come up here, chill, but make sure you take your trash back with you because we don't want to trash this amazing opportunity for everybody to be able to come up here and have this nice little decompression zone. There you go, friends. A quiet place to retreat, a quiet place to eat, and these are both 2 locations that I was able to go to where you can see I'm all by myself on a day when the park has gotten to be very, very busy on a Friday with so many people coming in to have a good time. And hey, I love seeing the park full of people, but it's kind of crucial sometimes to have a couple of little spots to go away to eat, refuel, recharge, hydrate, and just kind of escape away from the chaos that can be the park so that you can go back in and be a part of the chaos all over again. Friends, thank you so much for showing up and watching me tell you one of my secret spots in the park that I like to go away and eat. I hope this helps you find a place where you can always kind of go to when you're in a crunch and find a little something to eat and recharge. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider subscribing to the channel. And I can't wait to see you again when I tell another one of my secrets and ruin it for myself. Looks like they're setting up for a... Oh, the monorail went through. I was literally wondering how long would I have to wait for the monorail, and it just came right through. Oh, I love it when it works out. It typically doesn't, but I love it when it does work out. All right, now it is time for me to actually go get some lunch. After showing you my secret space, I have to go back there and eat, but I don't film my food, so you'll just have to imagine what it looks like.